It's before sunrise in Cedar Falls, Iowa. As the state begins to stir, some people have work to do. Tim Woolston is preparing for the biggest moment of his week, Sunday worship. As musical director, he'll be taking to the stage and performing to a crowd of hundreds. He still sometimes gets nervous.
There's always something unexpected, that can happen, whether that's actually the Spirit moving in the room or it's Satan, the evil one, trying to do something against us. And also, it's just there's different people in the room. And so sometimes I can get nervous, but I also know that it's not about me.
And Tim is not alone. 2 hours before the service, his bandmates join him for rehearsal. It's a professional operation. This is one of the largest evangelical churches in the area, and music is at the heart of its services. As the congregation arrives, the pre-service chatter is all about the caucuses. Most here will be supporting Republican candidates.
We are conservatives, and we kind of look at the whole picture, and we are leaning toward Marco Rubio at this point.
I really like a lot of times the way Ben Carson expresses his faith and the things he talks about and the way he answers questions. He's a well thought out person.
But drop in on one of the church's pastors and you'll find not everyone fits the conservative profile. Jeff Mickey stays out of politics, but his 18-year-old daughter says she will support the left-wing Bernie Sanders.
Gay people, lesbian people, that's been a huge topic, and people judging them and trying to change them and stuff. And that's not what Christianity is about, at least as I see it, is it's acceptance, and we need to accept people for who they are.
As for Pastor Jeff himself, he's just worried that American politics have become too inward-looking and driven by fear.
So we're part of this global community. We can't just be focused on ourselves. We have to be focused on, how do we care for ourselves, but then how do we also be this blessing in this world? When you live by fear, I think that's a harder thing to accomplish.
Back at the church, the emotional high point of the service is a song about overcoming fear. Here and at thousands of churches just like it right across the country, this is the soaring sound of evangelical America. As Tim leaves the stage, the spiritual kick is still with him. And as he thinks about what America should be beyond 2016, his belief is his guide.
I just have a great faith that God is in control of this nation, of our country, of this world. And so I have great faith that he's going to put the person in office that he wants to be there, whether I think it's the right person or not. I just have a great faith that God's going to do that because I believe his almighty hand is at work in this world.
It's a faith in God that seems to echo America's faith in democracy, that when it comes down to it, America will make the right choice this election year. A choice that begins today, here in Iowa.